currently preparing for the 2024 Olympic Games. And I hope you guys can come along and join me in this awesome journey. What's going on, guys? I'm going to take you guys today through the Olympic Games. I'm just going to take you guys through all the lifts that I did at the Olympics, and I'm going to do a little bit of a voiceover, just so you guys kind of see my immediate reaction to what happened, how I feel about it. It's been about 2 weeks since the Games. I'm here in Vietnam on a little bit of a holiday, a little bit of a getaway. Not really doing any serious training or anything. I've just actually got back into the gym, but just doing some accessory stuff, stretching, all that good stuff to make my body feel good. So fingers crossed we can get feeling good soon. But yeah, guys, I'll take you through it. Hope you guys make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And then post the review of the games, I'll go through a quick video of me talking about how I feel post reflection. Cheers.
All right, what's going on, guys? Third time the charm, hey? I don't know what the issue is with the IOC. They won't let me post any of my footage, even though I'm the person actually competing, but we're just going to have to do photos, guys. So anyways, here's the competition. 143 kilo snatch was my first attempt. I only got one shot of that. We made that pretty easily. Obviously, I'd love to have the video for you guys to see, but again, I don't want to get this video taken down, so you just got to do all photos. But yeah, 43 felt really nice. I was really happy with how it moved. I didn't really have a say on the day on what I was going to open at, but 43 was a smart move, okay? Moving on, we went to 148 kilograms for my second attempt. I actually missed that attempt. I think what happened with that is I just got a little bit too caught up in the moment. I got a little bit too kind of soaked up, and I stood at the chalk bowl. I sort of embraced them a bit too much, and I kind of got nervous and just kind of forgot how to lift, to be honest. But I made the correction for my final attempt, which we kept at 148. So this is the photos you can see here. I got a good snatch sequence here. My good friend Benji took all those photos, which is awesome. But yeah, I ended up making it on my third attempt, which was great. I was really, really happy with that. I just focused a little bit more, and I just kind of got through it and just focused on finishing my extension a little bit more. But yeah, I was really happy to get 148 over my head and in completion. That was good. So obviously it was a little bit disappointing on the second attempt to, just lose focus for a second and just kind of let the environment get the better of me. But I was happy to turn around and come back away with a good third attempt at 148. If I had it my way, I probably would have liked to open around 45, 46. Like that, but again, I didn't have any say. It was just kind of like, you do what we tell you, and that's it. So I find that was easier, to be honest. Clean jerks, we opened at 182. If you guys remember how that went, I got done for a press out on my first attempt. I was a little bit annoyed at that because I did hit 75 in the warm-up room beforehand, but I hit it like literally a minute and a half before I went out for my first attempt. So a little bit of an error for the coaches. They kind of mistimed that a bit, and I was a bit frustrated because my legs were tired, and you could see in the jerk my shoulders just weren't fresh and recover, and that was simply because I didn't have any time to recover. Like, imagine hitting a 75 clean jerk and then having to go to 82 within a minute. It's not going to be fun. So I got done for a press out, unfortunately. Jury reviewed, the curse of the jury. It was frustrating, but it is what it is. I then ended up hitting it on my second attempt, which was really good. I was very, very happy with that. I was a little bit frustrated. You could see on the camera, I was just like, man, why couldn't I just do it on my first attempt? Or why didn't I have enough time just to recover from that first attempt? But it is what it is. We ended up making it, which was good. So we got 82 on the board, which gave us a 330 total, coming out for our final attempt at 188 kilograms, which honestly was a weight that I had planned on hitting. I really thought it was a smart selection by the coaches. I thought 88 was a good weight. The clean was pretty tough, if I was being quite honest. I don't know what it was. Like, guys, I had a lot of things going on in this prep, and obviously post being selected on the Olympics. You'll hear that in the reviews. But, I was just happy to put a decent clean jerk on at the Olympics, get the clean up, have a crack at the jerk. Obviously, I couldn't secure the split jerk, which was frustrating, but it was fun. I had a good time. I was happy to be there. Really, really good experience in hindsight. I really want to do it again in the future, hopefully, but obviously the process to get there is incredible. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see where time takes us.
What's going on, guys? Just going to do a quick little recap video. I'm still here at the Olympic Village. Closing ceremony is tomorrow, but we're 24 hours post-competition, so I've had a bit of time to digest and reflect on what happened. So I'm just going to take you guys through it, and just kind of like how I'm feeling, and also like what's next. So yeah, obviously the results there, 10th in the world, which was my goal, to come top 10. The total that I achieved was 330 kilograms. Although I'm not super happy with that, and I know I could definitely do more than that, I'm just grateful that I was able to put together a total to actually, not bomb out and, secure a total on the Olympic platform, which was awesome. Obviously thought I could have more kilograms on the day, but obviously it just wasn't there. A lot of factors going into that. Obviously travel, injuries, pain, mental fatigue, all the kind of stuff. I'm not going to just make a video here for you guys to hear me complain and use excuses. It is what it is. But happy that we came away with a total and 10th in the world, which is awesome. So that was one of my goals. So I'm happy with that. I guess, guys, going into the Olympics, training wasn't the best. It was okay. We did all right, but just lots of injuries, lots of setbacks. I think ever since qualifying, my body's just been absolutely burnt out. This qualification process was tough. It was over 12 months, 6 international competitions, well, now 7, including Paris, of just strenuous Olympic weightlifting competitions, competition prep in training, compete, back to competition prep and training, compete. No real time to accumulate any training. And on top of that, just the amount of pain and inflammation and agony and injuries my body's in, all the time. I haven't actually followed a training program for the whole process because I just couldn't, to be honest. Every 2 to 3 weeks, I just have something come up, whether it be wrist, knee, ankle, elbows, lower back, whatever. There was just something that would come up, and I wouldn't be able to, string together a decent block of training, which is just so frustrating. But that's the reality of being an elite level athlete, competing, in Olympic weightlifting. So, it is what it is. I guess at the end of the day, like I said, I'm grateful I secured a total. Do I think I could have done a bit better? Of course. But I can't complain. And look, even if I did do what I wanted to do, I still would have come 10th. Nothing would have changed, So I guess if you look at it from that perspective, it is what it is. I think it was more of a personal feeling. But yeah, I wouldn't say I was actually nervous, but being on the platform, it's something different, guys. And it's honestly, it's something that you guys have to kind of experience for yourself without sounding cocky or anything. But seriously, I can't explain what it's like. It's just something different. There's 20,000+ people out there all cheering you on, and they're just getting around you, and it's so surreal, and it's like euphoric. It's so hard to describe, but it was an awesome experience. And yeah, honestly, I was kind of eating my tummy away. Like after the snatches, I went into the bathroom and I was like low key having a little panic attack because I was just so stressed out with the whole situation. And I kind of just wanted to go home, honestly. And that brings me to our next point, like burnout, from doing all these qualification competitions. The Olympics for weightlifting has gone to the point now where athletes get there and they're burnt out and they don't even perform. And that's because the qualification process is just so intense that athletes have to endure that. It was the same for Tokyo. It was the same for Paris. There was Roby points in Tokyo, Paris. There's been just the best total, but it's still, you got to do a bunch of competitions to qualify, like 5 minimum competitions. It's tough, in a short frame. So yeah, it's definitely tough. And like I said, really easy for people just to kind of watch from the outside and judge and be like, look, I could probably do more than that, or he's only doing that. But you guys don't understand what it's like going through the whole qualification process, majority of which self-funded, and working full-time on top of that. Again, not making excuses, but these are important factors to take into account when you're trying to prepare for an Olympic Games, right? But again, just grateful that I could get there on the platform at the end of the day and just do my country proud, so I'm really, really happy with that. So what's next, guys? Well, after coming out of a Commonwealth Games and achieving a medal and then going straight into Olympic preparation, my body's pretty beat up. I definitely need to fix my body. So I think the priority now for the next 3 to 6 months is just getting my body healthy again, getting off the painkillers, going completely cold turkey. I've been taking so many painkillers for so long and my stomach is just really bad and I feel mentally like bleh because I'm always in pain, so I'm going to just try and get rid of all the painkillers. I'm going to try and stop the cortisone injections. I had about 25 cortisone injections in the past 12 months leading up to these Olympics, which is not good for your body at all. So I'm going to try and stop that. It's just getting me healthy again, because if I'm healthy again, I'm going to get stronger. I'm going to hit better weights and I'm going to be in a better position mentally, because at the moment, that passion that I once had for weightlifting is gone. I don't have it as much as what I used to. I still love weightlifting, but I just don't. It's kind of like a chore to me because I've just kind of been burnt out from competing. So I think for me, it's taken a little bit of a step back from the sport, fixing my body, working up here, and then once I feel good and ready to go, I'll get back on the platform and smash it. I guess if there was anything that I could change, it probably would have been choosing one or the other competitions. So what I mean by that is Commonwealth Games or Olympic Games. To do both of them back to back was extremely difficult, especially cutting body weight for one and then trying to increase body weight for the other. I really struggled with that. So upon reflection, I think next time, if I'm going to do a Commonwealth Games or an Olympic Games, I'm going to choose just one and put all my time and effort and resource into that one preparation rather than trying to do two, because my body just can't handle it. And I'm glad that at 25 I can realize that. And like I said, when I get older, you know, I want to be able to walk. I want to not be, you know, disabled. I want to be healthy. So I'm just prioritizing myself and knowing what my body needs. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for everyone supporting me during these games. I try to get back to everyone's messages. It was very overwhelming, but you guys are awesome, and I really appreciate the support. On to the next thing.